Hey everybody, welcome to this video guide for Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on the Xbox Series X. Today we are completing the Naval mission French involvement and getting 100% synchronization on it. And to do so, you need to make sure you sink more enemies than La Belladonna, that is 11 total. You need to limit the damage to La Belladonna to 50%, and you need to kill the officer within 1 minute. So with all of that being said, there are time codes available for you in the description and in the play bar to jump around to whatever specific point in the video that you may need, just so you know you can take advantage of those to jump around to just the information you're looking for. And as an additional note, I would like to say that you will definitely benefit from fully upgrading the Aquila before you start up this naval mission. You want to make sure you are getting as many kills as possible, so that way you can beat La Belladonna and get 11 kills. And you also want to make sure you're able to effectively protect La Belladonna, so definitely make sure you upgrade as much as you can. I personally was fully upgraded when I completed this memory. Alright, now with all that being said, let's get started with this memory.
Our charge, Captain. The Belladonna, under Rodrigo Talis and Company. She appears Spanish for all intents and purposes, but rest assured she's a French vessel.
French are bringing in a boatload of powder and guns for old Georgie and his patriots. Some colonial boats were supposed to escort her up the coast, but they left her behind. She's been waiting ever since.
We will make sure Washington gets what he is expecting.
Where is le capitaine?
I am the captain.
You are late!
We came as quickly as the wind allowed.
Too slow!
What happened to your escort?
Le Randolph started with us, then departed without warning. Typique! This is why the lieutenant insisted I come aboard.
Alright, so basically throughout this entire memory until you board the ship at the end of the memory, you need to make sure that La Belladonna does not drop below 50% health. This is easier said than done, but remember, if you did upgrade your ship enough, you should have strong weapons and you should be able to take a lot of damage, so you won't need to worry too much about getting into fights. You can do pretty well in them and you don't need to be concerned about yourself losing damage. You only need to focus on La Belladonna. Alright, so now that we have come into contact with enemies, we need to be concerned about two secondary objectives. So we need to make sure that we protect La Belladonna, it can't drop below 50% health, and we need to make sure that we take out 11 ships. Honestly, 11 ships is really reasonable. It shouldn't be too difficult, especially if you upgraded the ship. So just continuously fire, continue to use the swivel guns, and continue to use the broadside attacks. It is very easy to take out these schooners, but it also is very easy for La Belladonna to actually do it as well. So you want to make sure you're quick on the uptake and you're not letting La Belladonna take too many of your kills. However, honestly, there are a ton of opportunities for you to get kills yourself. I think there are 2 to 3 groups of enemies that you can attack. So there are going to be a bunch of chances for you to beat La Belladonna. It shouldn't be too hard at all. You can see another 6 just showed up here, and I think the first group was 9. So there is going to be another group of, let me do some quick mental math, 9, I think? No. 8? Yeah, it adds up to 22, I think, or 21, I don't know. 7 or 8 in the next group, so it's a lot of chances for you to go ahead and get easy kills, especially on the tiny schooners here. It is really easy to make sure you're getting more than La Belladonna. I'm at 9 out of 11 already, and we haven't even finished the second group. So if you upgraded your ship like I did, you should have no trouble here. Another tip to make sure you do really easy damage is also to equip the heat shot down at the bottom right. You can see I have the cannonball equipped, and honestly, I should have had the heat shot equipped as it does a ton of damage and it is extremely useful. Alright, now that I've gotten all of that information out of the way, there is only one group of enemies left to take care of, so I'm going to let that naval battle speak for itself. Just make sure you kill more enemies than La Belladonna and you'll have no problem completing the first 100% synchronization objective. Remember, you need to protect La Belladonna and make sure it does not drop below 50%. If it does, you will fail a 100% synchronization objective and you'll need to restart your checkpoint.
It does not matter. We fight.
But what can we do?
No, but pray they don't find us again.
The power of the French Navy!
Alright, once you have taken out these 3 groups of enemies, we are going to take out this last schooner here and then this last schooner here. There were 2 schooners, my bad. So we are going to now have to face a man of war. We only really need to board it, we don't need to destroy it, so make sure that you don't equip the heat shot or the cannonballs like I did. I'd recommend you straight away use the chain shot to disable the mast and then disable it from moving. It does a ton of damage to La Belladonna and you want to make sure you get rid of it as soon as possible. So you can see I'm about to switch over to the chain shot. I was shooting it like normal and then I was like, oh yeah, we have to board it, duh. I'm going to switch over to the chain shot really quickly, although I made a mistake and I selected the grape shot. Don't do that. Don't select the grape shot. It's a bit embarrassing trying to use the chain shot and getting the grape shot instead. It's of course weaker and it just does not do what we want it to do. We want to disable this man of war because it is continuing to attack La Belladonna and doing damage. So if we got unlucky, it could have been at the perfect lineup to do damage and we could have failed the 100% synchronization objective and failed to protect La Belladonna. So definitely make sure you choose the chain shot and try to disable this man of war as soon as possible. Alright, so since this took me an embarrassing amount of time to complete the battle and disable the man of war, we're just going to go ahead and skip to the point where I do. Remember to use the chain shot to disable the man of war, and then once it is fully disabled, you can go ahead and ram it, and then we are going to begin the boarding process. Once you have completely boarded, we are going to be working on our next 100% synchronization objective. So the objective requires you to kill the officer within 1 minute. That is the marked officer right over here. What I would recommend you do is equip your pistol. If you have it assigned to a hotkey like one of the D-pad buttons, go ahead and take advantage of that. All we're going to be doing is going ahead and shooting him, and that is 100% synchronization
How does the
acquired.
British command know about the Belladonna?
British command knows nothing of this.
Then how are you here?
We were led here by a patriot, Nicholas Biddle.
Who does Biddle work for?
I think you know. Assassin.
What did the captain tell you?
Nicholas Biddle led them here. He said... The Randolph.
The Randolph? Beat to quarters!
Belay that order!
He is putting us to his rudder. We cannot leave the Belladonna undefended.
But sir!
She is incapacitated and vulnerable. Let him go. We will see each other again soon.
Alright, that is the end of this memory. I hope that I was able to help you out. If I was, please do drop a like. It lets me know that this video was helpful, and of course it does help me with YouTube algorithm. And if you did enjoy the content enough, please do consider sticking around and subscribing, because I'm going to be continuing to post more and more content just like this, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, and I hope you have a great day.